Alright, let's get back. See, I want to do this mission, but I also don't, because I feel like it's like one of the last missions. And I still have things to do, like I gotta fight a meal. That's actually really it, that's all I gotta do, fight a meal. And I don't know how this game looks when you finish everything. So you got the start of one, you got a halfway, and then you got a fully in the ground. Interesting. Didn't I just do that? No, I gotta hack it too. Of course. Oh, and it's timed. Leave me alone, let me out. Wow, these are scarily easy. Like, there's supposed to be something hard, and I'm just not doing it, right? Thank you.
That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower. We look forward to serving you.
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Out of my way!
Why are you even trying to get into the tower?
Damn it! They won't stop coming!
I won't stop coming.
Allied signal detected.
Allies?
Sup, twins?
Wait, you?
Scrunchy twins?
9S.
They look
We've been
dead-eyed.
expecting you.
Yeah. Okay.
The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
This zoom is really funny looking. What's up, Showed?
Alvaro? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
Let's not. I know this is heading. Popula and Devla are gonna die. Linus is probably gonna jump from this tower by the end of it. Alright, subordinate. Take him out. Oh no, my subjugate.
You've got this, 9S. You just focus on hacking.
That's what I'm doing. Kinda wanna get all that gold. Those items. What if there's some machine arms back there? Just a little drive-by. Oh, it's all over.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit its subconsciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge
I'm already
has
losing
the
control.
probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all! Ah!
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Popola!
No, don't! You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Devil!
She said she was gonna
Right.
atone, didn't she?
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
Okay. That's gonna turn out 9S as some sort of virus. He's just been secretly carrying around, infects everyone he gets in contact so they just die. You know, he'll start a relationship with someone and then boom, they're dead. Data records discovered for units, Devila and Popla. Do you wish to open this data now? I mean, why not? A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go after all. Because our models, Devila and Popla models, are defective. Record transitions into project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. Ah yes, the famous project we've been learning about. This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popla models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We are the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair. And because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers after all. Ah, watch out! Devila staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry sis, I guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Popla. Come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. It'll be quick. Devila grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Don't do that. That is not good. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devila's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I check this. Please manage to hope for the best. Check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired. As expecting, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools, none of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devila. That wry smile again. Kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize or respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly changed the bandage, trying not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. Sand can slip inside. That's all I ask. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. That's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize, while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way. Such a trivial exchange of under such a circumstances. We laughed together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devilish sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. Pfft. They won't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devila crosses her legs and scowls. The black scrawl took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump, just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay. I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. And then they went to the moon with no pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the black scrawl started raging out of control. It moved fast, so fast, like a wind. Popla and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We talked to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night, we just told each other and shared the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Popla. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Was they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all at once. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormal maladies are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devila and Popla models from another town. Sorry. The wind rubs my cheeks. The sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. It's nighttime. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devila loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet, she continues to smile. Also, I won't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then she smiled, and all that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day, I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs. I see that word all the time, and martyr. I don't think I've ever said it out loud. Martyrs. I had seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. It was in Borderlands. I might have said it then. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devil and Popla models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was unlikely, as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Devil and Pablo models who snuffed out humanity. Started small, a few offhand remarks, occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for the Project Gestalt, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution, but in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister Devila met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts. Parse. Something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis. There's nothing we can do. It's crazy how Papa's the crazy one. The quiet one. Gotta look out for those quiet ones, kids. It was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devil and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was gonna happen again. And it wouldn't be coming for just one person, from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. Cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. Makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march because this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least, a little anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not that same. We are who we are, and that Devil and Popla were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devila being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devila. And for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly. That's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devila? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. So, android bodies actually produce heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday, but we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert. A new camp. If we can just get there, we can finally fix Devila's leg. And yet I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Oi! Doshita. Daijobu? Doshita? What's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do. What I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest. Keep walking. Wait. I think I'm kind of lost. Like, how did the Popla and Devila model, the ones that actually doomed humanity, how did they do that? Did they just fail with carrying out their objective? Did they like turn on humanity? What happened? Rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and the rain flows down her cheeks like tears. I reach over and gently wipe it away. She smiles, but she seems surprised. There's no point in doing that, you know, she whispers. But there is. Because I swore to myself that I would stay with her forever. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. Jesus Christ. There's a lot. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system. What area? And how are you managing it? Manage the area. What area are we talking about? Which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability. What was the black scrawl? There was a disease they were talking about. And stuff. This twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devil and Popula models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
Don't care.
You never have to understand.
Affirmative.
Well, actually, Pod's already getting herself a boyfriend in
Query:
42.
why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
I don't care. I just have to kill them all.
Kill who? We don't even know what's in here. We just know it was a white tower that suddenly appeared out of nowhere. It's got machine traces all over it. But it reeks of machine origin, not even like machines inside it, right? Alright, whatever. I'm gonna end it here. My mouth is a little dry from after all that reading. So, see you guys all in the next one, and have a wonderful day. If you guys want to tell me the story in the comments, that'd be great. What happened with Gestalt stuff. I know there's the archives, but I don't have all of them. Where is that? All world information. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10. Yeah. I feel like I'm missing all the important ones though. 5, 6, 9. Yeah. Alright, well, see you guys all in the next one. Have a wonderful day.